I'm tired. Do you ever feel tired in the morning at school? Well, if you do, you're not alone. According to sleepfoundation.org, the article Teens and Sleep in 2017 states, most teens do not get enough sleep. One study found that only 15% reported sleeping 8.5 hours on school nights. Not getting enough sleep is found common among students. Sleep is a very important aspect of our life and allows us to perform better when we get the required amount of sleep each night. Students need about 9 hours of sleep each night to maintain good health and keep high academic performances. With students' busy schedules and the way our bodies function, I believe it is essential that schools start at 8:30 a.m. or later to allow students to perform their best and ensure good health. It has been found in these studies that the lack of sleep has significantly decreased students' test scores. When students aren't getting enough sleep, they definitely are not as sharp and tend to have slower reaction times, along with sluggish brain activity. According to gapmedics.com, the article Lack of Sleep Can Negatively Affect Your Brain and Exam Results by Sophie Creswell states, not getting enough sleep can negatively affect your memory and increase your stress levels, both of which can be counterproductive. Not getting enough sleep can cause students to forget things much easier and also makes their lives very stressful. Stress affects students' health in negative ways and makes them unhappy, amongst other things. Students' health should be what comes first when parents and teachers think of their children. If students are not staying safe and having good health, then they need to fix something. Not getting enough sleep can make students become sick or develop other disorders. According to Healthline.com, the article Effects of Sleep Deprivation on the Body by Ann Pietrangelo states, when you're deprived of sleep, your brain can't function properly, affecting your cognitive abilities and emotional state. If it continues long enough, it can lower your body's defenses, putting you at risk of developing chronic illness. These effects on students' health can be detrimental to their everyday lives and especially their early adulthood development. Why let something continue to go on when we can easily prevent it? To keep students' academic scores and their health in good shape, I believe we should start school at 8:30 a.m. or later. This will allow students to get closer to that 9 hours of recommended sleep each night. Sleep is necessary for your body to build and repair, for your brain to go into REM sleep to set and refresh for the next day. According to the article 11 Surprising Health Benefits of Sleep from health.com, in 2017 stated adequate sleep is a key part of to get a healthy lifestyle and benefit your heart, weight, mind, and more. Starting school at 8:30 allows students to feel alert and awake so they can perform optimally the next day. Without enough sleep, students and myself included do not perform as well as they should in the classroom. And if I don't get enough sleep, I see the decline in my productivity every day. I go from a straight A student to an average student. This decline in my performances can be represented in many studies conducted. According to the American Academy of Sleep Deprivation, college students getting enough sleep is vital to academic success in 2017 stated, recent studies have shown that adequate sleep is essential to feeling awake and alert, maintaining good health, and working at peak performance, says Dr. Epson. After 2 weeks of sleeping 6 hours or less a night, students feel as bad and perform as poorly as someone who has gone without sleep for 48 hours, which is crazy. These studies prove that not getting enough sleep has extremely negative effects on students. These effects may not always be evident to everyone, and many adults find it convenient that school starts at 8 a.m. so they can drop their children off before work. This may be the case when children can't drive, but once they're in high school, they can drive themselves. Also, younger children haven't hit puberty yet, and their sleep schedules are much different than high school students, allowing them to get the 9 hours each night. High school students would find most benefit from later school start time because of their sleep schedule, which is proven by capnonline.org. In the article, Later Start Time for Teens Improves Grades, Mood, and Safety by Kyla Wallstrom, teens need about 9.25 hours of sleep each night, a difficult amount to obtain when the brain doesn't enter sleep mode until about 10:45 p.m., and when students must awaken early for the school day that begins before 8:30 a.m. Many of you may ask why I say 8:30 or later. Well, for the study by American Academy of Pediatrics found that this would be the best time. It doesn't mess with schedules too much, but just enough to allow students to get more sleep, which is essential. According to the AAP, the article Let Them Sleep in 2014 stated, in a new policy statement published online August 25th in 2014, recommends middle and high school students delay start of class to 8:30 a.m. or later. 8:30 allows students to get more sleep, but still allows schools to dismiss at a decent time in the afternoon. In order for me to get this proposition to pass, I would have to find enough evidence and take it to the school board and parents. And I would have to show them the studies and facts about sleep deprivation and how it affects us students deeply. I would show them the positives of it all, and there are only a few side effects that they have. 1. Teachers may have to stay later in the day to teach classes. 2. After-school activities may be delayed slightly. And 3. Some parents may have to get a ride for their son or daughter. However, these negatives come nowhere near to the positives of the situation. The students will perform more optimally in their academics, and they will be healthier. Starting school later allows students to get 9 hours of sleep each night, which will then help them perform well in the classroom and have better health. After telling you how positive it can be on students' life to start school at 8:30, I hope you too will agree that school should start later. Thank you.